Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Those who are new, welcome to my channel. In today's class, let us see a natural resources. It is related to economic. Now let us begin. First, we see meaning and types of the resources. So, how many types of resources are there? We see. Before going to that, now let us begin with the meaning of resources. The natural resources are a naturally occurring substance that considered the valuable in their natural form. Those the soil which grows the food, water that support many of our activities, those trees they give many service, and the air we breathe, the minerals that we are uses as a raw material for many products, etc. Those are all the natural resources. Without those, our life would not have been so comfortable. Here we see that in the meaning of a natural meaning of a resources, we see that the resources are a naturally occur substance. Those substance which are occur by naturally and considered as a valuable in their natural form. Those which are taken from the soil and for example like food and water which are supported for many our activities in our day to day or daily life. The trees that give us many services, the air we breathe, the minerals that are raw material for many products. Though some minerals are there, those are all the raw materials for many products. For example, we see that the iron ore are raw material of finished iron, and some others are there, and there are the natural resources. Without those, our life would not have been so comfortable. With these natural resources, our life is very much comfortable. Without those resources, we don't imagine our life comfortably. Natural resources are generally classified as a following in the two types, the renewable and non-renewable resources. Here we see that in the natural resources, we see there are two types of resources. Those are the renewable resources and the non-renewable resources. Now let us see one by one. Our first type of natural resources is renewable resources. Some natural resources get replenished as we use them, and those resources are called as a renewable resources. The nature through it natural process. We got this resources through the natural process, goes on replenishing them, and they are also called as unexcitable resources. Water, land, for example, water, land, forest, air, sunlight, heat, those are some examples. Here we see that the resources which are got through the natural way, that is called as a natural resource or renewable resources. On that time, here we see that the resources in the renewable resources, we got these resources through the natural form, and for example, those are water, land, forest, air, sunlight, and others are there. Those are all about the renewable resources. Now let us see non-renewable resources. Some natural resources get depleted as we go on using them. Some natural resources are get to an end as when we uses them, and eventually they are emptied and they cannot be created again. Here we see that when we use those resources, they reduces or they come to an end, and we can't make once again this type of resources. Those resources are known as a non-renewable resources. For example, we see that minerals like iron ore, copper, gold, manganese, bauxite, etc. Those minerals were like coal, petroleum, natural gases, uranium, thorium, etc. Those are all the best example for non-renewable resources. Those resources which we get depleted and we cannot be renewed, we cannot be reproduced. Those resources, those are all called as a non-renewable resources. Nature cannot replace them through its process, and so that it is also known as a non-renewable resources. We are all know that it is known as a non-renewable resources. Those resources can also be classified into biotic and abiotic resources. Here we see that those resources have been divided into again two parts. Those are the biotic and abiotic resources. Now let us see first one, biotic, which means biotic resources are those that are derived from the living organism. The biotic resources means the living organism are there. Those are called as a biotic resources. Now let us see next, our second type is abiotic resources. In for example, in biotic resources, plants and animals are the biotic resources example. Now let us see abiotic resources are those that are derived from the non-living components of nature. The abiotic resources are made through the non-living components in our nature, with the, for example, water, soil, minerals are the abiotic resources example. Those are all about the biotic and abiotic resources examples and their meanings. In today's class, we have learned about the meaning of resources. What is the meaning of resources? After that, we see the types of resources. There are the major types of resources. Those are two. First one is renewable resources and the second one is non-renewable resources. First, renewable resources means the resources which are got through natural process. We can make again and again. After that, in the non-renewable resources, those are all the natural resources also, and they cannot be created again and again. This type of resources are, for example, some minerals like iron ore, copper, gold, manganese, bauxite, coal, petroleum and natural gases, uranium, thorium, etc. Those are all about the renewable and non-renewable resources. And after that, we see another two types of resources. We see those are the biotic and abiotic, living and non-living. In biotic means the living organism and abiotic means the non-living organism. Those are all called as some other types of resources. If you have any queries regarding this, comment below. Thank you for watching this.